Hey, what's up guys? Tim here. Got another tutorial for you, and we're going back to basics with a bit of a twist on an old classic. We're doing the Solomon's Slanted Path. So give you a quick close-up look at what the pattern looks like. So as you can see, it's essentially a Solomon knot with one of the core strands interwoven through it, and it creates this kind of twisted effect, which is our slanted strand effect. Pretty cool. This is not in loop, as you can see. There is a way to do this with buckles. I most likely will revisit this one with buckles. Just let me know if you guys want to see that. And yeah, I think you guys will like this one. So that being said, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so I got my paracord ready here, and my core strand is 4 feet of solar orange. It's extra long. You'll see why in a second, just due to the way it's woven. It needs a longer core strand. And my main weaving cords, I have 6.5 feet of moss. So I'm going to double both of them over, and I'm going to start from the middle point of each, like so, from here. There is a way to do this with buckles. We're doing knot and loop today, so back to basics with good old knot and loop. There is a way to do this with buckles, and if you guys want me to revisit this one with buckles, please do leave a comment down below. Be sure to do that for you. But today we'll just do knot and loop because it's a lot easier. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm working from the middle point of both cords. I doubled over the orange. This is the middle point here. It's going to form our loop, and right underneath my thumb here is the middle point of the moss. So we're going to start off with a basic Solomon knot. So I'm sure all of you know how to do this, but just to review, I'm going to take the left strand, put it over the core strands, take the strand on the right, put that over top, and then I'm going to bring it behind and go through this little loop here. Loop we just created, like that. Okay. If you guys need a review of the Solomon knot, I have a specific tutorial for that as well. Okay, so now we're going to form our top loop. I've got the first Solomon knot like this. I like to use my thumb just to create about a 1/2 inch loop. It's roughly enough. Okay, so now we add the slanted path part. So we're gonna again do a Solomon knot just like we started. So you can see a bit more clear this time. Right strand over the core. Always make sure you follow the same lead strand. Lead strand is the one that goes across over the core. Okay, so over the core, put this one through like that. Now the next part to add the slant, we're going to take, in this case we're always going to take the strand on the left. You can do the strand on the right, just make sure you keep it consistent and keep using the same strand to get that repeated look. You can probably switch them up, but that'll create a different effect. So it's strand on the left, core strand on the left, and you're going to put it through this little gap here. See? Right through here, like that. Right? So we have our strand like that. Then now we're just going to pull and tighten like that. Oops, like that. And now we're going to pull the excess through. And see, that creates the slant. Like that. And then you can just kind of push everything up and get it looking good. Okay, so now that we did that once, we're going to do another regular Solomon knot. Okay, so same thing, just basic Solomon knot. Do not feed the orange strand through, or core strand through. Pull that tight, and there we go. Okay, so now we're going to restart the sequence. Solomon knot. Remember, use the same lead strand. Solomon knot like this, and then now left strand again, bring it over the front, so you bring it kind of towards you and then through that bottom right loop there. Okay, and then we're going to tighten, and before you fully tighten you can pull out the excess like that and pull that down. So make sure you cinch up every knot before you move on, otherwise, because you don't want the orange strands to be loose. See? So as you can see, it's just Solomon knot, add the slant, then regular Solomon knot, add the slant, and you just alternate between regular Solomon knots and putting the core strand through. Okay, so just one more time, like this, go through like that, so regular Solomon knot, and then again, slanted. Okay, and remember, always the bottom right if you're doing the left strand. It'll be the opposite if you're using the right strand. Okay, and then tighten like that, and pull the excess through like so. So as you can see, our pattern is starting to form, and I'm just going to continue weaving my way down, and then we'll finish it off with a diamond knot as usual for knot and loop, and we'll be done from there. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, I've woven all the way down my core. Pattern is nicely formed. Just about done, and you know, I think it's better to finish on a regular Solomon knot. You probably don't have to, but I just think it's a little more secure, and it looks a bit better when you finish it with one of those, because that's how we started. As you can see, I got a bit of excess. Of course, at the beginning of the video, I have annotated exactly how much I used. So this is why I had some I wanted extra long core strands, because now we got to tie our diamond knot. And when I first made this bracelet, I actually ran out of core strand, because as you can see, as we were looping the core strands through the main weave, it shortens it, right? But anyways, so we're going to snip and singe our excess cord here, and then we're going to tie our diamond knot. Okay, so I'm just going to snip and singe these pieces, and then we'll go through the diamond knot really quickly. So last but not least, I'm going to tie my diamond knot, and I'm going to go through this relatively quickly, and I will annotate at the end of the video my dedicated tutorial for the diamond knot. So as you can see, we've got some good excess cord to work with, so it doesn't hurt when you have to tie the diamond knot. So loop on top of the left strand, over, under, over. Oops, let me go through here. Right, we have our carrick bend, and now we're going to take the strand, put it through here, and then the strand through here. So I've tied this knot so many times, it's really easy now, but I know that was super fast. But again, check out my dedicated tutorial. No need to go through the knot twice, over and over. Okay, so there's my loosely tied diamond knot. I'm going to move it up here. You know how we do that, just by pulling all the excess through, feed it through the knot. So I'm going to get that all nice and pretty. I'll snip off the excess and we'll be finished. Alright, and there we have it, guys. I'm done. So I snipped and singed off the excess paracord on the diamond knot. Got it moved and sized to where I need it. And again, just to give you one last look at the Solomon's slanted path. So again, I really like this design because it's a nice simple little twist on the standard Solomon knot. It's really easy to do too, as you just saw. And that is about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any comments or questions or anything you're unsure of, please do leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and do stick till the end to see any and all related videos and any other projects that I'm working on for the Weavers of Eternity channel. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next tutorial.